Today we will discuss about differences between primary key, foreign key, and unique key. These are basic keys while designing any database and very much useful at the time of developing any database solution. My name is Rohit Garg and I welcome you on our YouTube channel Decode ITES. Decode ITS provides you single learning platform for multiple IT technologies. Let's go through with differences between primary key, foreign key, and unique key one by one. Primary key does not allow null values, whereas unique key is like primary key. The only difference between unique key and primary key that it allows single null value. Foreign key can have multiple null values, whether referencing key is primary key or unique key. Each table can have only one primary key. Table can have multiple unique keys. Table can have multiple foreign keys as well. Primary key creates clustered index by default. Unique key creates non-cluster index by default. Whereas foreign key does not create any index by default, although you can add cluster or non-cluster index manually on foreign key field. Primary key can be created on auto-increment columns like identity columns. Unique key does not support auto-increment fields identity column. That means you can't create unique key over such columns. Foreign key does not support auto-increment field because foreign keys are used to have a values that are available in primary key or unique key field of parent table. Primary key can be created on temporary tables or temporary variables. Unique key also can be created on temporary tables and temporary variables. Foreign key cannot be created on temporary tables and temporary variables. We need to understand these differences while we are trying to use any of the keys in our system. Each key has some of the limitations and some of the benefits. You can choose them as per your requirement and best suitable needs. Let's have a small demo where we see how we can create primary key, foreign key and unique key in existing table or in new table. Welcome to the demo session of primary key, foreign key and unique key differences. In this demo we will see how we can create all these three keys in database. For this, we have a demo scripts ready. To run the demo script, we need to choose a database. I will use the DempDB as per our previous sessions as well. You can use any of the database that you want. So first we will create the primary key. To create a primary key, create table, table name, roll number, and you need to mention the primary key option against that column for which you want to create a primary key. Once you select this and execute it, your table will be created using the primary key. Similarly, you can use another option. If you want to create a primary key on multiple columns like composite primary key, then you can have primary key and column name against this. You need not to mention primary key against the column name here. So when you run this, it will again say command complete successfully and create a primary key over these two columns. We have one more option of creating a primary key for existing tables. You have a table, PRI demo 4, the same column numbers. Once you create it, you have an alter table, table name, add primary key and primary key name. Once you click it and execute it, it will add a primary key against the roll number column in PRI demo 4. You can also perform multiple type of operations over primary keys. For the list of operations and details about primary key, you can also refer our session where we have discussed sequence of our primary keys. Next, we will create a foreign key. For foreign key, first we will create one table with primary key to refer as a foreign key. Now we have a table department, and in employee ID column in the department table we are saying foreign key reference parent table and parent table column. When we click it, it will create a table department with the foreign key. You can check it used by help against this table. You can see foreign key is created against the EMP table and ID column. We have one more option of creating the foreign key. For existing tables, you can create a table like here, and after adding a table, alter table name, add foreign key, child table column, reference, parent table, emp, and parent table column. When you run it, it will going to create a column for you. It will going to create a foreign key for you. So let's run the help against this again. Foreign key is created and the table is emp and id for the parent table. For the details about foreign key, what all foreign keys can do, what all characteristics of foreign key has, and what all operations and actions we can perform over foreign keys, you can refer our lesson over foreign keys. Next is SQL Server unique key. So let's first create the unique key, and to create a unique key, you just need to mention a unique against the column name to which you want to assign a unique constraint. When you run it, it will create a table with the unique constraint. Similarly, to add a unique constraint against the existing table, you first need to create one table, or you need to have one table in system, and then you can use alter table, table name, add unique and column name. When you click it or execute it, it will say command completed successfully and add a unique constraint against this table. So let's run the help for this table, and we can see unique constraint is there over the id column, and it create a non-cluster index as mentioned in PPT. So this is a small demo where we see the difference in creation of primary key, foreign key, and unique key, and hope this difference is going to be helpful for you while choosing the appropriate key for your database design. For any questions, please leave comments on video or contact us. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, and comment our videos, and also subscribe to our channel.